Hey, it's Tom Meyer. Today's Thursday, December 3rd, coming to you with this week's Believe in the Blue update from the Bellevue Community School District here. Just want to give you some updates on some upcoming events. It's a busy time of the year in school, outside of school, everything going on. I want to let you know when some of the concerts are. That's always a question we get asked. Some of those coming up right now. I want to tell you about the high school music concert. That's band and vocal both. Is on December 14th at 7 o'clock. We have an elementary music concert on December 17th. That's the high school music concert is December 14th. Hopefully I said that correctly. The elementary concert December 17th at 6:30, and then the middle school music concert, band and vocal, is on December 21st at 6:30. But this Sunday we have our winter festival, and that's with Bellevue Community School District students and Marquette students, and that is out here at the Bellevue Middle School High School, and that is going to be at 7 o'clock. The concert is. That's December 6th that way. So just to let you know that those are big things and big events that people want to attend. And all those concerts are held at the Bellevue Middle School and High School, even the elementary concert, just based on parking, easier access, and things like that. That way, it's be the second year we've been doing that. I want to let you know a couple other things going on. We do have a board meeting on Monday night, December 7th at 6:30, and we also have our first ever Lego League tournament here at the Bellevue schools. We've had a team going some places with Pam Van Black. Leah Wetzel has been helping out with that as well. But we're actually hosting one here on December 12th, which is a week from Saturday. So I encourage you to come out to that. It's something new, something that I think the kids really get excited about. Some other events going on quickly I want to let you know about today. It's Thursday. We have 7th and 8th grade girls basketball at Cascade. We have middle school wrestling home tonight against DeWitt Central, Durant, Cascade, Northeast, and Tipton. So that'll be a big meet for our middle school kids tonight. Then we also have a varsity wrestling meet at Durant. That's JV and varsity both at Durant tonight. Tomorrow, all of our games are away. We're going to West Liberty for boys and girls basketball, JV and varsity. And then we also have a wrestling tournament at Cascade that night at 4:30. That is JV games all start at 4:30 as well. Monday, there's a bowling meet at Comanche. That's at 4 o'clock. There's a wrestling meet at Northeast, middle school wrestling meet at Northeast. Next Tuesday, December 8th, we've got another bowling meet. That one's at Maquoketa. Then we also have basketball versus Cascade that evening at the JV and varsity levels. And we also have a home middle school basketball game, 7th grade versus Northeast. Then Thursday, we have a home bowling meet, and that's against Cascade. That's at Horizon Lanes here in town. And we have middle school basketball at Comanche, and we have a middle school and high school wrestling, some middle school JV and varsity wrestling at West Branch. And then Friday we have a home basketball games. There's also a after prom fundraiser that way. That night with soup and sandwiches that evening at the school, but we have games that night as well, starting up at 4:30 versus Northeast that way. So just to let you know some of those things going on that way. Wanted to just talk just a real quick about some other things that way. I want to share a book with you here. Had this book pulled off the shelf the other day looking for something. It's called the One World Schoolhouse by Salman Khan. If you ever heard of Khan Academy, it's basically an online tutorial. I've told that to parents before to use that for, it was strictly at one time math. It's expanded out beyond math and science now even. It's a very good tutorials. It's all online, anything you want. I know we have some students that use it already here in classes. I hope you're using it. Just go to Khan Academy. That's KhanAcademy. I'm not sure if it's .com or .org, but you'll find it if you just Google Khan Academy, you'll find it. But one thing that Salman Khan talks about here is the aspect of learning, and I think this is very important. And I really want to emphasize that learning takes place at different times for different people. We get stuck in a thing that, well, everyone should learn at the exact same time. It's not the case. Think about yourself, think about your kids, think about your relatives, your spouse, whatever. Not everyone learns at the same time. When we think that everyone does, it ignores several basic facts about how people actually learn. People learn at different rates. Some people seem to catch on to things in quick bursts of intuition. Others grunt and grind their way toward comprehension. Quicker isn't necessarily smarter, and slower definitely isn't dumber. Further, catching on quickly isn't the same as understanding thoroughly. So the pace of learning is a question of style, not relative intelligence. The tortoise may very well end up with more knowledge, more useful, lasting knowledge, than the hare. Moreover, a student who is slow at learning arithmetic may be off the charts when it comes to the abstract creativity needed in higher mathematics. I think that's a very interesting thing to talk about here because we get caught up with, in certain grades or certain things, we need to have these standards met by what the state of Iowa is saying, what the Common Core is saying, and everything like that. I'm not against any of those things, but I think we also have to recognize that people learn and mature at different rates and they're ready for different things at different times. Just like some people are good at some things and other people aren't good at some things. Other people do well and other people don't do well at some things. I think we have to always remember that with our own kids, and I think we have to remember that as a school, that people learn at different rates and also their interests are different. We have to provide engaging opportunities for students, and we try to do that. And I would encourage your student to ask teachers, why is this important to me? Why do I need to learn this? Those are great questions, because if I don't know why I have to learn something, I have a hard time learning it. I think all of you are like that too. There are certain things we have to go through the motions with at times, I suppose. Okay, we all have those things. But there are also some things that I need to know, why do I need to do this? And when I talked to business leaders across the state a few weeks ago in Des Moines, the one thing they talked about was the aspect of people wanting to know why they're doing something and why what I'm doing here connects with what's going on over here. So those are important things. So just wanted to give you that a little bit. That's once again, it's called The One World Schoolhouse by Salman Khan. A decent book to read that way. I would encourage you to pick it up or go online and just get some tidbits from it. I always have books here to borrow if anyone's ever interested as well. One other thing, or a couple other things I want to just touch on real quick here. Food allergies, please make sure, especially at the elementary level, we do have students who are allergic to some things that way. Please pay attention to those mailings coming home that way about food allergies. If I always think of it this way: if it was my son who was allergic to something, I would want to make sure that he was protected at all times at school and other places as well, but especially at school when people know about those things. And secondly, I encourage you to come out and visit the school, come to the games, come to the activities, whatever it is. I would love to have you here that way. Our dance team is at the state competition in Des Moines today. Actually, they're out there today and tomorrow, performing today. They've been doing a great job. Ashley Reed, as the coach of that, just has done a wonderful job with the program. We've had a very strong dance program throughout the year. So they put a lot of time into. I think the thing that we fail to recognize sometimes, over 90% of our students are involved in at least one thing, and almost right around 80% are involved with more than one thing, and it's being two or more. And that's pretty amazing. Our kids put in a lot of time. I get here every morning early. I'm not getting here as early as the kids are in the weight room here. We have kids here every morning at 6 o'clock a.m. When I pull in about 6:30 a.m., there is a parking lot full, or not full, but there are probably 30 cars in the parking lot. So our kids are putting in a lot of time, and just recognize the kids have passions for things. They do things because they want to do them sometimes. Yeah, there are requirements, and we have to make education that they want to do, that they want to learn, that they have a passion about and really want to strive to do better at. So anyway, if anyone ever has any questions, feel free to give a call. Have a great week, and stay warm out there.